So let me stop this download. Hello.
Oui, yes, I hear
Okay,
you.
good. Tell me a bit what you did on Monday, what you did on the public holiday Tuesday, and what you did yesterday and on Wednesday. No, please take this video in your computer. What did you do on Monday, please? Let me hear.
On Monday was
Turn your
the start
computer.
of weekend.
Yes,
week.
of the week.
And yes, and on Monday, I did many things
Okay.
at work.
Okay. No, it's okay. She has given me a yes. Yes.
During the weekend, I sent and received many messages.
Messages.
And many messages.
Yes. Good.
I also drawing.
I also drew. Dessiné.
Yes.
Okay. So I also drew the past tense of draw.
Okay. Drew.
Yes, I also drew many plants.
Many plants. Yes.
Okay.
And now I'm drawing. I'm doing
your USB.
Plan.
Yes. Now you are drawing.
For another project.
Okay.
A plan for another project.
Okay. Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Yes. So on Tuesday, what happened? Because you didn't go to work on Tuesday.
Tuesday was a public holiday.
Okay.
And on Tuesday, I take many time to rest.
No, I took much time. I took much time.
I took much time to rest.
Okay. So
I took much time to rest.
Yes.
And I meet also family. Friends.
No, we are putting these verbs in the past, the past tense of meet. I met.
I met also.
Family member, many family members.
Many family members, many friends, and I received also someone at home.
One person?
Yes.
Okay, so you don't say someone. I received somebody. I also received somebody at home. Okay. So then Wednesday and yesterday.
Wednesday and yesterday, I was at work.
Okay,
and,
I went. To work.
Went is to go?
Yes, went. The past tense of go. I went to work.
I need to say j'étais au boulot.
Okay, then that I was at work, at the office. I was at the office, Okay. So you were at the office.
I was at the office, and at the office, I did many things.
Okay.
I don't know how I can to explain you what I do during this time.
What you did, you don't know how to explain. But okay, so what are some of the things that you did on Wednesday at the office? All we are doing is trying to help you understand the use of the simple past. To tell me a story, the verb must be one. So yes, so you were at the office on Wednesday and you did many things, like what?
Like to draw also.
So I drew plans. Yes.
Like to receive
messages. Yes.
Yes. To send messages.
Okay.
To work on the bridge of quantity.
Okay.
Like to visited company and visited the supermarket.
Okay.
To drop the price of some materials.
Okay, in a supermarket?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Please look at your chat window. I would like us to distinguish between what we did, which is finished. I know you know all these verbs. For example, on Wednesday, I was at the office. I drew some plans. I received and sent messages. I worked on I worked and then visited a supermarket where I dropped. Drop means livrer ou donner. Is that what you mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want us to focus on the past. When we can use the verbs in the past, 1, 1, 1, 1, I think we must have attained a target. After that, we move to the next. So, did you do anything different on Thursday, which was yesterday? Did you do anything different? Or you did the same things at work and at home?
At home, the Wednesday.
On Wednesday,
on Wednesday, after work, I visited my family. One of our sister.
Yes.
She was sick.
Okay.
And accident, and
oh my God,
she was in hospital.
She was in the hospital.
The work. Yes, after work, I went to the hospital to visit her.
Okay.
So yesterday, she leaves hospital.
No, she left. She left
hospital, and now she is at home.
Okay.
She's at home.
And is she better?
Yeah, is good for now. Now is good. It's not like the first day.
So now she is doing fine or doing better. She's doing fine. Or if she's completely well means guéri. Now she is doing fine. Okay.
Okay.
So, but you told me in your report that your sister, your younger sister gave birth. Please, can you take your USB? Your younger sister gave birth to a boy. Do you remember over the weekend? It is video plus numbers.
I remember it.
It is writing. Good. Watch the video. Take your book. You bring it tomorrow. Okay. So have you visited her at home since she gave birth?
Not yet. Not yet, because I don't have the time during the week to visit it. Yeah.
No, you don't. You don't have the time to visit her.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think I can do it this weekend.
Okay, so you will do it this weekend.
Yes.
Now, when you visit somebody who a woman who gives birth, what do in your tradition? What do you take to her place? Do you go empty-handed? Empty-handed means le main vide.
No.
Okay.
In our
tradition. Good.
If you go to visit someone gave birth, you don't go empty-handed.
Empty-handed.
You go with something.
Okay.
Yes, empty-handed. You go with some things.
Okay.
Like salt.
Okay.
Sugar.
Kinder. Yes, salt, sugar.
Soap, powder soap.
Okay.
And some money.
Okay, you put some money.
Yes.
Okay. That's Africa. That's great.
That's Africa.
Good. You understand now? Then you cross the road there, you can get pear. Yes, if you can get pear, fine. You buy me some 3 good pears for 900. All should not be ripe at the same time.
I don't tell you.
Hello?
Now I hear you.
No, now I can hear you. So the first thing is not I don't hear you. I can't hear you. Je ne peux pas t'entendre. Mais now I can hear you. Okay. Aha, now I can see you. I was not seeing you. I'm like, what is happening with my engineer?
I forgot to start video.
So now I can hear you. I like to see your face. Okay.
Me too.
No, it's good. So you will visit your sister, your younger sister, ma soeur cadette, ma petite soeur, your younger sister this weekend.
Yes.
Okay. So when you go there, greet her. Greet her for me. Congratulate her for me.
Okay.
Tell her congratulations.
Okay, I don't forget.
Yes. And you carry the baby. When you carry the baby, if you have 5,000 francs, you give to the baby on my behalf when we'll organize the transaction. So on my behalf means the mapa.
Okay.
That can be, that baby can be a Boganda. Yes, or a Tuadera. Yes. So tell him that I am here waiting for him to grow up and be a good man.
Yes.
So please tell me a bit. You did, do you have the text? of Boganda in front of you. I want to hear you reading that text.
Text of Boganda. Let me
look for it.
Okay.
If you don't have, I can put it. If you don't have it, I can share my screen.
I have it.
Okay. So begin. Let me hear about Boganda. Let me get some water.
Okay.
Yes. I wish to talk about, yes.
Okay. I wish to talk to you about Barthélemy Boganda.
Okay.
Who was he? When did he die?
No, what did, when did he die? Die.
When did he die?
Okay.
Die. Okay.
Good. When did he
die?
Die? Good.
His name was Barthélemy Boganda Yangongo. He was a seminarian trained by the Catholic Church before the independence period. He was also the first mayor of Bangui City and the first prime minister of the Central African Republic.
Okay.
Although he never becomes the president of the country.
Although, yes, although
he never becomes the president of the country, we consider him as our founding president. From 1958 to 1959, he chose the 5 colors of our flag, which are blue, white, green, yellow, and red. He composed our national anthem.
Anthem, yes.
And he gave the name of our country, Central African Republic.
Okay.
He was also one of the African leaders who asked the colonizer to grant African independence.
Okay.
He died on the 29th March 1959 in an airplane crash in Bobangi village.
Okay.
For us, it wasn't a simple accident. We think this accident was caused by the colonizer. So 1 year later, our country became independent and David Dako was the first president. That's a short story of our founding president, Barthélemy Boganda Yangongo. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. But we have some problems. What are the problems? Look at your chat window. Can you see it?
Yes.
Die.
Become, and become.
Became. Became is the past tense of become. Good. And then we have die. Die, the past tense is died. Died. And then there is the noun is death, la mort.
Death.
Then there is the past participle of died, which is has died, which is the same, but dead. Dead, D-E-A-D, means more. Not la mort, more. For example, if you want to say il est mort, he is dead, or he has died, it's the same. He is dead.
It is dead, has died. Is the same?
Yes, you can say, look at the structure. You can say he has died or he is dead. Do you understand? Il est mort. He has died or he is dead. But in the past, Barthélemy Boganda died. He died. It means that the action is finished. It was in the past. We know the time. Good. Please, this other word is although. Bien que. Although, or you can still use this word without all. You can use though. Though. Though is the same. Bien que. The next word that I want us to remember, please look at these words. All of these words, these two words, called is the past tense of call. Trained, not trained, not called. When do you use it? Look at it. When do you pronounce it? When you add ed to a word. Huh? You pronounce it when you add ed to a verb that ends in T, like want. A verb that ends in TE, like create, like mutilate. A verb that ends in D, like, which verb ends in D? Which verb do you know that ends in the letter D? Yes, which verb?
The letter D.
Yes. Good. End. Look at it. End. The past tense of end, which is a regular verb, is what? Ended. Ended. The past tense of want, you add ed, it's a regular verb. What is it? Wanted.
Wanted.
Create, you add d, created. Mutilate, you add d. It becomes mutilated. Good. So verbs that end in D, T, and verbs that end in D, T, and ED, DE, and TE. All those verbs take it. I wanted. I created. I ended. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. Yes, it is not all the verb, it's not every verb that you put, it's not all verbs that you put this thing, you pronounce ED, no. It is only verbs that end in D or T. English regular verbs that end in D or T. Those are the verbs that those are the verbs that you pronounce it. Like what? Accept. Look at it, accept. When you put ED, it becomes accepted. Are you there? Good. But when the verb doesn't end in ED, in T or D, you pronounce it t. So you cannot say jump, jumped. No. The past tense of jump is jumped. Kick, kicked. So what does it mean? Verbs, you only say add, like this, add, when the verb ends in T or TE or D or DE. Please don't forget that, because it's very important when you are talking about your day.
Mm-hmm.
For example, I talked. Talk. Talk is what? It doesn't end in T or D. So talk, the past tense is talked. Look at it. I stopped. It is not T or ED, so I stopped. But when it is I start, look at it, start. The past tense is, so start ends in T. So what do? You say I started. I want. Want ends in T. When it is the past tense, I wanted.
Wanted.
Look at decide. Decide ends in DE. So I decided. Decided. Please, all regular verbs, when you add D or ED to the verb, be careful the way you pronounce it. It must be T, D, TE, or DE. That is it. When you say ed. So you didn't, what did you say here? You say I trained it. No, Boganda was trained. Trained. Good, by the Catholic mission. Good. And then he created. Did he create a political party? Did Boganda have a political party?
Yes, he created Mesan.
They call it Mesan.
Mesan, yes.
What does it mean?
Mouvement de quoi? Mouvement d'émancipation.
So my question is this. My question is that after Boganda died, was David Dako in his party? Or when after Boganda died, was David Dako of his party, or he was of a different party?
David Dako used his own party.
Okay, he had his own party.
His own party.
Right there. Good. I still have about 30 minutes when I finish, or 25. So, Mr. My engineer, why is it that they celebrate only Boganda and not David Dako? Why? Or after David Dako, it was Bokassa. After Bokassa, it became David Dako again. After David Dako, it became, how do they call this long? Kolimba. Kolimba was your president?
Yes, yes.
After Kolimba, it became Patase. After Patase, it became his son. So why don't they celebrate these other people? Why do they celebrate David Boganda?
Because Boganda is our founding president. And he was the first person who was do anything to give us a country. So David Dako, Kolimba, Bokassa, Boganda,
They didn't do. So they didn't do what Boganda did. Is that what you mean? That David Dako, how they call him, Bokassa, didn't. So they didn't achieve as much as Boganda. Is that what you mean? Inompa in Boganda good. They didn't achieve as much as Boganda. It means that they didn't, Inompa réussi à faire ce que Boganda fait. Is that what you mean?
So really, we cannot celebrate all of our former presidents. If we want to celebrate all of our former presidents, we cannot work. We can do many public holidays.
It means that every week you have a public holiday.
Yes. It is not possible.
You have Panza, you have Jotodia holiday, you have.
No, not normal. It's not.
But amongst your presidents, since independence and the first Prime Minister Boganda, who do you think has been very, very useful to the country? Useful means utile. Who do you think has been very useful?
I think two presidents. The first is Bokassa.
Okay.
And after Bokassa, I think the actual president.
No, not le président actuel, is the current president. The current president. Current, le président actuel.
Current president.
Yes, and also actualité is current events, not actual, current events. Okay. According to you, what did Bokassa achieve? Because from the videos that I watch, the books that I read about Bokassa, they say he was a cannibal. It means he ate human flesh. He gave everything of Central Africa to Giscard d'Estaing.
He's a thief.
Yes. So he gave all the resources of Central Africa to Giscard d'Estaing, plus his wife.
Bokassa is not a cannibal. That
okay.
Is a thief. And this thief is about his relation with the colonizer.
Okay.
And, as you know, when you work with the colonizer and you don't have problem with him, it's not a problem. All things when you do is correct. But if your relationship is not good, he created something to
destabilize you.
To destabilize you. That is the problem. And really, Bokassa have some problem with some political parties, someone, etc. So he's a good president because he built many things in our country. He built the road, the stadium, the hospital, the university, many things he built when he was president.
Okay. Wait. But Andre Kolimba was president for more than 10 years. That is the longest serving president, le président qui a duré le plus au pouvoir, president of Central African Republic. So he did not achieve anything. He did not build anything, or what he built was not significant.
Despite his longest serving, he don't do many things like as Bokassa. He don't do many things as Bokassa.
No, he didn't, because he is no more president. He didn't do. When you put it in the negative, if the verb remains in the infinitive, he didn't do many things. Okay.
He didn't do many things.
But
like
you said something very interesting in when you were talking about the relationship between the president or the government in power, le gouvernement au pouvoir, the government in power, and the colonizer. That if your relationship is good with the colonizer, you will not have any problem. But if your relationship is not good, they will create many problems for you. My question is that why Central African Republic is unstable since independence? Unstable means unstable. Is that why Central Africa, is it caused by the colonial master? That Central African Republic is unstable and poor.
I think it is because our country is the reserve of the colonizer, the reserve of diamond, fuel, etc. And when a president would like to exploit something, it is a problem. The colonizer need to have his hand on the country and the many resources.
So resources. So the natural resources. The natural resources of Central Africa, resources of car, according to the colonizer, belong to him. The colonizer. Look at this sentence. So, according to the colonizer, all natural resources of car belong to France.
Yes.
Wow. And so, if you want to exploit, the government, if you want to exploit these resources for the good of your population, you have to take permission from France, to obtain permission.
Yes, you must obtain permission before, and when you obtain permission, it's not good for you because the colonizer need to take a big part of the resources. A big part, and yes.
Look at the way they say it. That's an expression. The lion's share. The lion's share means la plus grande. The lion always takes everything. So to say the lion's share means that la majorité. So the colonizer always wants to take the lion's share of everything that comes from Central Africa's natural resources. Yes, I hear that Bokassa had Dako, first of all, David Dako had problems with, even Boganda, had problems with the colonizer because they wanted autonomy. Mm-hmm. They wanted to take decisions on their resources. So the colonizer set out and then brought this man, Bokassa. Bokassa said, yes, yes, yes.
David Dako.
Mm-hmm.
David Dako before Bokassa.
I know. When they killed Boganda, and they said it was a plane crash. As you said, everybody knows. Everybody knows in Central Africa that it was the colonizer who killed Boganda. So they brought David Dako thinking that he will be a puppet. What is a puppet? A puppet is something that you can control, somebody that you can control.
Exactly.
Good.
David Dako is the puppet.
Good. But when David Dako came...
And David Dako signed a document with colonizer.
Okay.
And in this document, our
yes, our natural resources. Yes, or
yeah.
Is it the document that
our natural resources was for the colonizer during 50 years?
How many years? 50?
50.
Wow. So, which means that from 1959 to 2009, all of the natural resources of Central African Republic belonged to the colonizer.
Yes.
Wow. Then
when this delay is end,
yes,
the colonizer needs to sign a new document to prolong the delay.
No,
but,
not the delay. Delay means this thing, to delay. The delay means, how do they call it?
Deadline.
The deadline. Good.
Deadline.
Deadline.
The deadline.
Mm-hmm.
And that is our problem this last time.
Oh, when the deadline was approaching.
The deadline is over.
Uh-huh.
The deadline is over.
Yes.
And the colonizer needs to send a new document to
look at it, renouveler. That's what you want to say.
Yes.
To renew.
To renew. Deadline.
So, but wait. So the real problems of Central Africa started between 2000 and 2005 up till today. Because the deadline was around 2010, 2009 of that agreement. But in 2005, it was this man, Patase, no, Bozize.
Bozize.
Yes.
2003.
Yes. Bozize came to power in 2003.
In 2003, yes.
And he also refused to sign to renew the document.
Yes.
Good. What you were supposed to say was this one. He refused to renew the agreement. Agreement means l'accord.
Mhm.
Wow. But how do you think? Because since Bozize, many presidents have come. Jotodia, this woman, Samba Panza.
Samba Panza.
Good. But even before Bozize, there was Patase. Is it true that in the agreement, let us begin with that agreement, Mr. My engineer, is it true that 5 meters underground, 5 meters sous terre, is not Central Africa again? It is France. Is it true?
I think it is about this agreement. We have all of this problem. And this agreement is signed by David Dacko.
Okay, David Dacko signed it before independence, before they made him first president.
I think it is not before independence. It is after independence, when he was president.
Yes. They asked him to
be president after independence.
Okay. So now, what is the difference between that time, the time of rebellion, and now, where you told me last time that there is security, relative security in the north, in many parts of Central African Republic, that there is some security there now. What do you think is the problem? Because I know that today Central Africa is more prosperous than before. So what has changed?
I think now the problem is our relationship with Russia. So
okay.
Now Russia is one of the countries who refuse to do.
Which refused? Yes, country.
Which refused to do everything same to France, USA, etc. And this political problem between Russia and French and USA.
One minute. Just go up like this. Pass those bars. You see a junction, a road going inside. You see an hospital at the channel. Stop far. After those bars, you see where the road things. Yes, you go inside the bit. See guys who sell those cables. Even by the road. Discuss that it should be a cable that transfers the données. Good cable. 1,000. Hello?
Yes.
Can you get me now? Okay, yes, you can get me. Sorry, I have somebody here who came in, so I got to finish with that person so that I concentrate with you.
Okay.
Good. So, my engineer, the problem is Russia. The equation, l'équation, hein? Le TSC gagnant.
The problem is our colonizer is not happy.
Yes.
To work with Russia, because when you work with Russia, Russia sends you military to protect the president.
Okay.
And when the president is protected by the Russia military, it is not easy to the colonizer to have possibility to puppet the president.
Not to overthrow. The deposer is overthrow. Because that is their solution, overthrow. Renverser.
Ah, non, bon, moi, je voulais parler de un peu quoi, manipuler,
yes,
ou guider, téléguider.
Good. To manipulate. It's a good word. Manipulate. To manipulate the president. Or look at it. Look at it. They don't manipulate him. What they do is they blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Yes, only faire du chantage. Faire du chantage is to blackmail.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes, they blackmail him.
Before the Russia military camp.
Yes.
In the car of the president.
Yes.
You can find the
microphones, yes. Microphones.
Microphones. In the office, and in the car of the president. Many things when we talked about is now by the colonizer.
So look at it, please. Écouter des conversations sans autorisation is to eavesdrop. Eavesdrop. Look at the way I wrote it. Eavesdropping on his private conversations. It means that, yes, it means that Russia, the colonizer was watching. Watching means surveiller. And listening to the president's conversations. Listening to, wow. So the president was not safe.
But the president was not safe. And now it is not easy to the colonizer to have the same information.
So it means that when the president is even talking to his wife, they hear. They are listening. When the president is talking to his ministers, they listen. So they know all his plans. Wow, that is interesting. So right now, with the new president, now that Russia is there, has the economic situation, is it better now?
The economic situation is stable now, but
okay.
I think it is not very better because the government tried to open a new road market. Raw materials market.
Wait, what do you want to say in French?
On peut dire la route commerciale.
Okay. From between where and where? From where?
From Bangui to Sudan.
To Sudan?
Yes.
Wow. Wait. One of the techniques of the colonizer was to keep Central Africans without good road infrastructure. Is that what you mean? So Central Africans did not have access to other markets.
Other markets.
So now the government has opened new commercial roads.
Now it is not already open, but the government working on.
Okay. So it's possible that in a few years, you will be able to leave Bangui and go to Sudan. Because somebody told me, one of my students told me that the road infrastructure in Central Africa is not good. That if you leave Bosangwa to Bangui, the roads are very bad. You leave where you went to last week. What was where you went to?
Kanga Bandoro.
Kanga Bandoro.
Kanga Bandoro.
That the roads there are not, the roads to Kanga Bandoro and back are not good. I'm sure that is why you took a plane.
It is right, because the route is not good. And so I think if the security situation stays stable,
yes,
the government can do the new commercial route.
They can build new commercial roads.
Yes.
Wow. But let us look at this map, Mr. My engineer. Let us look at this map of Central Africa before we conclude. Yes. Where is it? Good. This is the map. Let me share my screen. Okay. So this is the map of Central Africa. Can you see it?
Yes, I see.
So Bangui is down here near Central African Republic. No, near Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yes.
Do you share the same boundary? Is this line, this black line, is it the River Ubangi?
Yes, it is the River Ubangi.
So in Bangui, I can go to Democratic Republic of Congo using the River Ubangi. When I cross, I am in DRC.
Yes.
Now, here on the map,
in Bangui, you can see Republic Democratic of Congo after the river.
So you can look across the river and see which town, which town of DRC, Kelvin, which town?
Zongo.
What? Zongo.
Yes.
Wow. But is it possible? Can you
just here you can see Zongo?
Yes. I see something here that says Zinga.
Zinga is a city of Central African Republic.
Okay. So now, in Bangui, my problem is the River Ubangi. Can you navigate on the river with a boat or a ship? Can you navigate? Do people navigate? For example, if I want to go to Congo from Bangui, can I take
you can go by ship?
Yes. How many?
But just 30 minutes. 30 minutes. It's good to you to
be in Democratic Republic. question now is, why can Central Africa, because most of Central Africa is surrounded by Democratic Republic of Congo, by Cameroon, by Chad, and then Sudan, but now Sudan is 2 Sudans, by Republic of Congo. So the only access to the sea, l'accès à la mer, the nearest access is Cameroon. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Cameroon, Congo also.
Okay, which Congo?
Republic of the Congo also.
Okay, Brazzaville.
Yes, this Congo. Brazzaville.
But my question is this. Most of the goods from imported goods, products that are imported to Central African Republic pass through Cameroon. Is it true?
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's
so
true.
Why
but
is
now the government works on the possibility to create a new commercial route by Congo.
Okay, Congo Brazzaville.
Yes, by Congo Brazzaville.
But the easiest commercial road is to Democratic Republic of Congo, the fastest. Or it's also
Democratic Republic of Congo. It is just by boat. No, you can. No.
Okay, so Cameroon and Republic of the Congo and maybe Sudan are the only neighbors of Central African Republic to have access to the sea.
Yes.
Okay, I now understand many things. So what is Congo, what is Central African Republic exporting now that they were not exporting before?
Now, I think cotton.
Okay.
I don't know cotton in English.
Cotton is the same. Cotton is
cotton.
Cotton.
Okay.
Cotton, not cotton. No, cotton.
Cotton.
Yes. So they export cotton now, yes, and what again?
Coffee.
Coffee, okay.
Cotton, coffee.
Yes. Do they export wood? Wood. Le bois.
Yes, wood.
Okay. What about
diamond?
Diamond, good. Wait, so does it mean that now, Mr. Engineer, now like this, since Touadéra is there and he has the protection of the Soviets, of the Russians, does it mean that life, the day-to-day life, la vie de tous les jours, the day-to-day life is, the day-to-day life is better now than before?
It's better.
So the day-to-day life now is better than before. Wow. Okay.
The day-to-day now is better.
Okay.
Now you can travel in the country, but before it is not easy.
Okay, so you can travel safely.
Yes,
and freely in the country. Okay. Thank you very much, my engineer. I have seen what I was looking for. And this weekend, that's not tomorrow, Sunday, I will send you a list, another table for our work as from next week. Do you understand? Hello?
Okay. So I'm waiting also the record of our last Zoom session.
But I sent it to, okay, I'll say now like this, in the next 5 minutes. No, don't worry, in the next 2 minutes, I'll send you the link now.
Yes.
No, sorry. When immediately we have a Zoom meeting, please, if the next day I don't send it to you, just send me a WhatsApp message, please.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay. So
I'm sorry.
yes.
I knew that I had sent it to you. Unfortunately, you didn't receive and you didn't ask. Sorry. I'll do it right now before you even get up there. What is it? So this weekend, I will send you our new program for the month of April on Sunday, unfailingly, please.
Okay.
Well, thanks very much. Don't forget.
I'm waiting this program to, and I need to work on the program.
Yes.
So
no problem. I will do it and send you. I'll do it and then I'll send it to you and then we'll discuss on WhatsApp on the program.
Okay. No problem.
Good. So
I need you to send you a picture.
Yes.
On the picture, you can see the river Ubangi in Central African Republic, and you can see the Zongo city.
Okay.
But I don't know how I can share my screen with you.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you seen how you can do it?
Screen.
Okay.
You see my screen? My screen?
Let me see. No, I cannot. I'm not seeing your screen. Wait. Good. I've activated something here. Try to share now. Share your screen. Okay. Let me see.
It's good for you?
No, I'm just seeing you. I'm not seeing your screen.
Oh, okay. Share screen.
Just click on share. Good. No, I'm not seeing. I'm seeing. Good. I can see your screen now.
Okay. This part.
Yes.
Is Zongo City.
Of the DRC.
Here is Bangui.
Wow. I now know.
Zongo City of DRC.
I once, about 2 years ago, I took Kenya Airways from Douala. You know, when they are going to Kenya, they pass through Bangui. So
exactly.
In the air, I saw 2 cities. I thought it was Bangui. I thought it was Bangui on both sides of the river. Now I understand. Okay. So this is Zongo, and across now where you have
Zongo.
Yes, across where you have Mosque Akwanga, Relais des Chasses is Bangui. Wow.
Mosque Lakwanga, Relais des Chasses, all this is Bangui.
Okay.
And you see this river, the green river. The yellow,
yes, I've seen it. Repensing.
Yes, that is my house.
Hey. So if I use geolocalization, I will come to your house here.
Yes, my house here.
Okay. See, one day you will see me in front of your house. I'll say, my engineer,
okay.
this is me.
You see
yes,
now? That is my house.
Okay. Wow. So can a car come to your house directly?
If you need to come to my house?
No, I say, can a car?
I'm here.
Okay, no, I see it clearly. So from repair 5, I enter and come down to repair 3, and I'll see your house.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
This is, technology is good. No, that's fine, please. So thanks very much. Let me look for the link to your video and send to you now.
Okay.
Then I will put this one, immediately it uploads, I will send it to you plus the chat window.
Okay.
Okay, thanks very much. We'll talk during the weekend.
Okay, no problem. I'm waiting your sign.
Okay, say hello to everybody in Bangui. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you too.